All right, let's get rocking. Figured I'd make a new world and all that for PS5 version. Besides, got some, got a well, I've got an assortment of stuff from the creation market because I just roll like that. You'll see here in a minute. Takes a minute to load. Oh wait, no, it's not a regular test temple, right? Yeah, so as you can tell by these two structures, this is not vanilla, and I guess that structure over there too, and that one because you don't normally see ice in a fucking plains biome. Oh wow, horses already. Cool. Alright. Yep, not surprised. Oh, it's a peach log. Okay. Well, I don't really have much of a choice. It's the closest tree around. Yeah, so you can see I've got a good number of mods. Alright, so we're gonna need some sticks and then a crafting table. I'm gonna need a sword and an axe. So once we get a chest set up, I'll kind of walk through the mods that I've got. As anyone who's looked through the creation market will recognize, I do have the dragon fire add-ons. Yeah, I think I've got like two different planes add-ons. I just couldn't differ. I think the pro one is one we don't need, so I might just disable that later. But damn Damn, look how good that water. Check how good this water looks. I think I had like one other mod I was contemplating activating, but I was like, nah. Is that a ruined portal next to the village? Sweet. Cool. I'm gonna take the nuggets. Ah, cool. Yeah, probably making my base around this area. Hang on. Damn computer. Ooh, we got some bees. And a cavern. You know what? That works for me. I'm down for that. So yeah, let's go ahead and just probably pick a place to settle down or set up. Probably going to be close to this village. Is that what I think it is? Looks like it. Amazing. Alright, well, we need to kill some cows. Because in one of the add-ons I've got, we need leather to progress. Well, we don't strictly need it, but it helps. Alright. Probably find a villager's house to hang out in for the first night. Need to find some more sheep. Alright, this house looks good. Ooh, some apples. Oh, I'm out of space. Alright, well, the next day we'll go out and set up a place to call our own and yeah, we'll start. I guess we could explore the village a little bit.
Huh?
What are you selling? Okay, I can buy bread for an emerald and or 4 pumpkin pie. Not bad. I just stole his bed. Right. I'd love to steal their crops, but we'll come back later to do that. To commit our agricultural burglary. I also want to get down there to collect all those ores. That's once we get our little base set up. Turkey. Honestly, I'm liking the look of across the river here. Like right around here is probably a good place. It's a bit of a walk to the forest over there, but I think we can make it work. Right, let me grab the chest and put it down. Just toss all these books in here for now. Alright, let's go check out that pirate ship. Oh, and kill the sheep. Ooh! Wait, is this what I think it is? I swear to God, this is emerald. Ha! Nice. Wait, really? The berries are Tinker's construct? That doesn't sound right. I thought the berries were mystical agriculture. Ooh, treasure map. It's paper. Take these logs though. Gout. Well, we're gonna have to remember this place because there's some more Inferium essence. How many AP? Because I'm gonna want a sapling. Oh man, that'd be a cool dragon to have. Not precisely the one I want the most, but still a pretty neat dragon. You know, let me pick up this chest as well. The hell is that? I don't know what that is. We're gonna keep clear of it. So if I'm moving left, and that means this way is south, I think? I'll explain a couple of the mods we got so far. So yeah, you've seen all the dragons around. That is part of the Dragonfire pair of mods. There is the light version, which adds a couple dragons, and then there's the there's the full version, which gives you full access, or gives you all the other dragons. And honestly, it's pretty cool. Alright, so that's... okay, so the treasure chest seems to be off in that direction. Okay, cool. We got some coconuts. Can I make a sapling out of this? Yes, I can. I'll probably eat some of these. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Let's get back on topic. Another key mod I've added in is Tinker's Construct, which is what the fiber is from. Ah, you know what? There's a setting I forgot to turn on. Ooh, these diamonds. They're diamonds. Wait, no, these are emeralds. Damn it. So looking for diamond berries. Ow! Yeah, I forget berry bushes do that. What else have we got? Ooh. You know, I'm down for some blackberries. They don't provide much, but they're pretty good. These black flowers here indicate the presence of an oil deposit, which is used in another mod, Advanced Machines, I believe it's called. Then I've got like, I think 3 different crop mods. One of which is like very heavily fleshed out. Like, it adds a lot of stuff. It's not just, you know, a bunch of things and then some weird blocks. Like, it has you making special fields and all that. And then there's Synferium stuff, which is part of Mystical Agriculture. Ah, damn, I thought that dragon wasn't owned. You need blaze powder to get that egg. Yeah, well, I could probably... Well, I need a saddle before anything, so... Could be a little shit. Cool, got the wool we needed, though I could probably have crafted the wool. Alright, now it's just a matter of remembering where I put my stuff. I think it was across the river. Yeah, it's by this little grove of fruit trees. Let's get that bed made so that way I'm not trying to defend myself out here. Come on. Oh, well, we got it set down, at least, so... There's that. Alright, let me set down this other chest, so that way we got expanded capacity. Crafting table. Alright, Alright, so the next day we will... I'm gonna pull this map out of my hand. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna use a different wood for that, I think. Need some more sticks. A shovel and a pickaxe. Right, there we go. Now where to set up the little cobble mine? Probably over here, honestly. This looks like a good place for it. Yeah. Yeah, well... no, actually, because it's surrounded on all sides by the ocean, so... It's gonna get flooded real fast. Probably up here. Probably up here. You know, let me check the recipe for a saddle, because I think it's like 2 ingots and a saddle, or in some leather. Oh, it's just 1. Wait, we can make this real quick, hang on. Is that... Awesome, okay. Let me go and just toss this extra stuff in here for now. Alright, so... Oh, hey! Wandering Trader dropped a lead. Alright, so we can get a dragon on what, our 3rd day? Question is, what do we get? Ooh, apples. There's a volcano there. So we could probably get, I think it's a blaze talent. There's also the mummy dragons. But I don't think they drop scales, so... You can't make armor out. You can't make armor with the help of them. There were some ice dragons over here. I want to see if they're still sticking around, because that would be a good first pick. Wouldn't be my first choice, but... I think for a first dragon, it'd be a good choice. I hear him around. But I don't see him. Alright, well, let's head off into the distance and try and acquire one, because I am not stealing this egg. It just feels like a good way to get murdered. Yeah, you notice there's like a ton of these structures out and about. Of varying appearance. More bees. Looks like we got solar nest. Actually, that might be I forget what they're called. Magnus, I think. And then I believe that's a Storm Talon? I think it does this whenever I load a new chunk. Oh, look, it's coming down. Here, buddy. God, look at the fucking Thagomizer on that guy. God, look at the jaw on that guy. Fucking Uragon-looking head ass. Alright, I'll climb up there. I believe these guys like eating mutton. Come on. There we go. Hello. It's basically the same. It's pretty much the same as taming a horse. You just gotta keep jumping on its back until it loves you. And then you can put a saddle on it. And now we have a dragon. Ah, look at you holier than thou cunts. Yeah, so it's real easy to fly these guys. You look up, it goes up. You look down, it goes down. Of course, this being a add-on, not pure vanilla, it's got some quirkiness. Like if you look away a certain degree, it just vanishes. But it happens. All right, let's work on getting some cobble. Thinking around. I'm thinking here would be a good spot to start digging. And this is andesite. Amazing. And this is tin, I think. Something we can't use. Damn it. Alright. Well, fortunately, we have enough cobble for a pickaxe. Not enough sticks, though. Hang on. Whoops, that's not right. Alright, and we'll delve into the mines next day. Oh, look at that, he's sleeping. Because we're gonna need a furnace for a lot of stuff. Probably gonna get 2 furnaces. Probably make a shovel as well. Alright, back to the mine. We're just gonna head over to that rock face to dig out our cobblestone. That's work. Need like 16 cobblestone. I'll get more. We got enough for 2 furnaces and some more tools. So let's go ahead and head back to the camp. Don't have any logs turned to charcoal, so we're gonna have to go get some more. And get a stone axe made. Go ahead and just toss this andesite, dirt, and salt into the chest. Let's go ahead and take the satchel out and see what we get. A shard egg. Yeah, we'll just toss these in there. Let me use my wooden axe first. That's that axe gone. Now we work with the stone axe. Probably just focus on getting oak wood, honestly. And maybe get a bunch of these leaves too, because the leaf litter is like a really good fuel source. Like, as a start. I think I saw a jungle earlier, and I kinda want some jungle logs. But that'll be like a thing to do. That's gonna be like a later project. Alright, let's focus on getting birch logs now. Because you never know when you'll have the itch to build with birch. Like, birch planks look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So do the oak ones. Alright, I think that's enough. I'm not sure. Actually, I'll explain it later. toss the logs in there. And then a stack of leaf litter. Well, I guess now is later. Oh, hang on. Sorry, just had to close something. I guess I'll explain a little bit more about, well, Dragonfire at least. So some of the dragons, deadbeat, huh? Cool, fuck off. Some of the dragons will, drop scales. And you can, shear them off them every once in a while. I don't think there's a visual indicator of when you can, like, trim them, but every once in a while they'll drop scales. And get enough of those scales and you can use them to make armor. Once you get a full set of a dragon scale armor, it gives you some kind of effect. I'm not quite sure what the Rantout, I honestly can't remember what breed this one is, or species. Dragons. Custom crafting. Yeah. Dragonpedia with a book and a scale, and that'll tell us. But, we gotta get the scale first. Well, while that charcoal's smelting, we're gonna get started on the house. Or I guess our main home. Well, the first home, which will eventually probably be turned into a workshop. We'll see. And additionally, you can make, I believe, weapons out of these scales. Ooh, a sweet potato. Oh, right. Let me grab one of these books real quick, because I gotta change the setting real quick. Where is it? Here it is. Settings, regional wild seeds. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's all we need to do. It's back. How's it going? We're gonna top off the furnaces real quick. More leaf litter because, yeah. I can make apple saplings, right? Yeah. I don't need to at this moment. Because I got, like, 4. Hell, I might get like a copper golem made just to sort these fucking seeds. Yeah, I'm gonna need another double chest. Which we're gonna put back here. Don't you do it. Fucker was looking at me. We don't need, like, too much space. Alright, what was that? Right. We're gonna... Well, first thing to do is to dig the pit. Probably want it pretty big. Thinking maybe a 9x9 to start with. Nine. Oh, it's just you, buddy. Alright, that's the pit. That's the foundation's dugout. So we'll be left with the 8x8 living space, which I might expand by 2 blocks. Come on. There we go. What the fuck? Hey! There we go. It's gonna be a... We could probably extend a part of it. Well, now I'm getting fun ideas. I don't think I'm going to expand any further than this direction, so. I'll think it over. Next step's going to be collecting all the resources, anyways. Oops. There we go. Now we got some torches to light up my camp. And the mine. Fucking finally. Let me turn that on. God, why are your footsteps so heavy? Hang on. Dog's barking. All right, back to what I was doing. Toss it in there. All right, I was gonna make another pickaxe. Oh, cool, more tin ore. I just need copper. What the hell was that? Alright, Well, that is another andesite deposit, so we are just gonna... You know, it might have been something related to being underwater. Since, well, we kinda are. Alright, let me get a pair of pickaxes made. There. Alright, so do I wanna... I think I want to do a cobblestone floor for this level. Which is, well, still a lot of cobblestone. Actually, except the corners. So I want to put logs there. Sorry about that. Thought I saw copper there. Oh, hey, there's copper there. Alright, I'm gonna peel this layer away so that way I can get to the copper later. Ah, shit. Alright, let's get out of here. I figured it was gonna lead me to a waterlogged cave. You know what? Just stay in the water, buddy. There. This cave is completely safe to work in. Whoops. Thought I had put down 2 stacks of sticks. Yes, I'm aware I didn't, David. To be honest, the glow of the torches has gotten a lot softer. Which I kind of like. This is a great way to quarry, honestly. You know what? There is an item from another one of the mods which I might spring into in a bit to help with quarrying. Right. Get this layer done and then we'll go back out. Ooh, some Inferium ore. You know, yeah, let's get it. Ah, sweet. It's nearly enough for 2 seeds. It's enough for a farmland and a seed, which probably what I'll end up doing. Oh, dragon just shed a scale. Storm Stratus, that's it. Now it's to get the walls up. Once we get the walls up, we're most of the way there. Put down some torches to keep this illuminated. Can you not? Honestly, so rude. And actually, I'll make this a single door since that's technically going to be the basement. Maybe I should put the door on this side actually. Great, an extra pair of axes. Because tomorrow we go wood cutting to get the logs we need for the frame of the house. Lemon. Ooh, what is this? Goji berries, nice. You know what'd be cool? If planting a tree on a leaf litter helped them grow. I think that'd be neat. Ow. Okay. Put up tabs like this. Yeah, let's just take an extra block higher. Although I don't think I need a ceiling that tall. Actually, this is going to be the basement, so actually an extra block of space would be nice. Especially for storing stuff. Hey, a free copper ingot. I mean, alternatively, I could dig down another layer. Might do that later. Where's my pickaxe? Yeah, I like the look of that better. Yeah, so that island out there is another part of Tinker's construct, which we'll check out later once we get ourselves established here. What is that? An ore of some kind, I'm sure. Ooh, they're grapes. I like that. Hmm. Maybe I should put a door in on this side too. We'll see. We're actually going to go ahead and cover this one up because I'm going to put my entrance right here. Or maybe I put it over there. Alright, well, now we have a place of relative safety. I still gotta get the glass and all that. Let me just make a door real quick. That's not right. There we go. Alright, so, I think we put planks here. Which I'm just gonna put one in each corner for now. Because I want to make the stairs up first. Let's get you out of the way, buddy. I just mined out the hole. Why would I close it back up? I don't know. Alright, let's light up the outside best we can. Oh, what's cool about the another thing that's cool about the dragons is they, some of the dragons will drop additional resources when they, shed. Like, for instance, that big woolly one you saw with the dragon guy, it's the ram talent. It sheds, alongside its scales, sheds wool. 20 more torches so I can secure this place properly. How did how did you get in? And then subsequently out? Oh, interesting. A 1 block tall model. Or hitbox. Curious. Whatever, not my concern. Right, cleared out a little space. Now I need some stairs. No, let's add 1 more layer. Alright, let's get that dirt back out. No, I think I'm just gonna seal this up too. Yeah, there we go. And the other 2 open sides of this are just gonna be used for access because I'm gonna put stuff down here. Probably hay bales. Now we come up to the front of the main floor of the house. need to start slotting in more oak logs. I should probably go 4 high again. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, so this floor is going to be the... Where'd you get the door? There it is. Ow. I should probably set up the staircase, huh? So that's our front door. And I'm thinking of using wooden planks for the walls. Maybe a different plank, honestly, because, well, we're already going to have oak for the floors. Well, main part of the main floor. I'm thinking of expanding a bit out this way, possibly this way. But that's the neat part of this little like framework. I can just add on whatever I need. part of me thinks it would look better with some support beams. Maybe not. Oh, you know what? Here would look good with some logs. Yeah. And then planks over the top of that. Yeah, look at that. That's good. I like that. So the next step is going to be completing the walls and the roof of the main floor, and then we'll start moving stuff in. And, oh well, I've also got to set up the stairs down. Probably do it right here. All right, let's get the bed up. Let's get the bed up there now. Yeah, probably right about here. Let's set my respawn point. I'm gonna start working on getting stuff up here now. I'm actually going to go ahead and just change the appearance of this crafting table. Might use some cobblestone to make bracing points. We'll see. Let's deal with those stairs. Works for me. Excellent. Yep, we're going to need even more planks. Oh well. You hear that? I thought I heard the floorboards creaking. Oh, that would have been funny. Oh, I think that's what it is. Alright, let me make some more axes, and then we'll go back to the woods. What's that about? Okay, cool. Oh, right. Axe. Lemon. Can I turn this into like a lemon tree sapling? No. Yeah, so it's just something you randomly get from trees. That's fun.
get some torches in here. That way mobs don't spawn. Then I'm probably going to put one down in the middle just in case. Alright. Alright, so we got the main structure of the house set up. Be nice to get some windows. Which will probably be our next step. Let's see, so that's 6, 12, 18. Wait, no, I already counted this. Wait. 6, 12, 18, 22. This one lasts 22, 28. 28 plus 6. Shit. Alright, 30, 36, 39, 42. So 42 divided by 16. So I'm going to need 9 sand, I think. Then I'll need 2 extra. Yeah, 2 extra. Let's make that 4, actually. So I'll need 13 sand. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ow, damn it. You know what? Getting emerald berry bushes, I think, is a very good thing. This means I can trade with a nearby village. Alright, so while that's going, we'll need storage. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn the rest of these into planks. So it's you lot. $15 barrels, hell yeah. And any window we wish to cover up with the barrels, we can do so. Yeah, look at that. Everybody wants to have a barrel wall somewhere in their house. I think I'm going to make 3 more barrels. Just to do some mod stuff with. Say, probably right in this corner. So we'll hang the barrels from the rafters or from the ceilings. Right. I was going to grab the emerald berries and smelt them all down. Let's grab all my inferium while I'm at it. Ooh, stick. I think this is... Here's the palm sapling. I'm going to go and just plant this. Yeah, there's right. There's right. Right there is good. Yeah. What are you looking at? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Alright, now it's time to start getting, yeah, let's put this up. Glass is done. Now we just put the emerald berries in there. I might have miscalculated. Yep, need more sand. I need like, what, 7? Damn, that grew fast. So this is just one of the things we can do with it. Make Inferium C. What was that? Prudentium Essence. Okay. Not sure what that does, but I'll take it. See, we're going to need another crafting table down here. Go ahead and just turn it into a crafting station from Tinker's. Because it is going to be closely involved. Put it here. With Tinker's Construct, I mean. I'm going to put my Inferium stuff down here. While I'm at it, let me grab the book for it. I'll grab the Crops and Farms book. Grab materials and you as well to just toss in the chest. I think I'll make this one the and then I'm gonna just use this one to hold these books. Alright, materials and you goes in there. So that's just gonna be like the miscellaneous farming chest. Just got our emerald shards and some extra glass. Oh, you know, I need another piece. Whatever, I can get it later. Yeah, I'll put building blocks in here. I'll sort everything eventually. It's just getting everything out first. Alright. One more set of barrels, because I got some other things I need to hide. Where should I set these barrels down, actually? I'm thinking here. Better ideas, actually. Well, yeah, keep one of them here. I'm gonna bring another one up. I'm gonna bring the other two upstairs, I think. One there, and probably one here. Look at that. 2 emeralds. Yeah, so the emerald stuff goes down there. I'm actually gonna take these because they're useful elsewhere. Then we're gonna go grab some more books to just toss upstairs. Actually, no, I do like the idea of it hanging from the ceiling. Not like that. There we go. Let me actually put these 2 books together. I'm gonna put the emeralds here. God, the music's so loud. Let me turn it down a bit, actually. Slightly more bearable. Where'd I put that other barrel? Farming guide, cookbook, and the salt go in here. Probably the sweet potato as well. Chest right there. I'm not sure what I'll do with it yet, but we'll find out. We'll figure that out. Let's see. Plant fibers go in there. Wild seeds go in there. Stuff is gonna go in here. I believe there was a book with it as well. Yeah, this book right here. It'd be cool if you could like store the books in a bookshelf. I'd so do that. I don't think you can. There's shelves, but where's the bookshelf? Actually, let's make a chiseled bookshelf. I want to check that out. Because if I can slot books into that, that'd be pretty cool. Oh wait, no, this is the ones that gets placed. You know, it probably only slots regular books. Oh, and it destroys itself when, or it just evaporates when destroyed. Okay, cool. I'm gonna split this stack in half because this charcoal's going in here. Almost copper ingot. Let's go ahead and just pull that book down there. We got this treasure map, which we're gonna check out later. Don't have anywhere for the Dragonfire stuff, so let me just... I'm gonna put the Dragonfire stuff in here. Actually, let me take the iron, let me take the copper ingot out and put it in here. This is gonna be our metal barrel. Get in there. What was you? Anything else needs to go in here? We got more fiber, which needs to be put in the barrel. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just put the feathers in here because I'd be using them for making arrows. Kitchen chest, I'll put these food items. Or not chest, barrel. I think I'm gonna put the saplings down here for now. And then I'll put the sheets of paper here. Alright, cool. Now I've got a spare chest. Which I'll put there. Come here, asshole. You're not gonna let me sleep. Oh shit, that's a trident. Keep strafing. Keep strafing. Fuck you. Alright, there's some grapes. Let's go get them. Which grapes are gonna go in here? Dumbass. Alright, so there's something I want to craft before we head out. That's not what I meant to do at all. Alright, this is a walking... It's a hiker's stick, which, I make a second shovel. Well, that treasure map sure led to some good stuff. Ooh, copper. I'll go ahead and pick this up. Making sure it's not a one block node, which it looks to be. Yeah. That's fine. It's a pretty healthy amount of copper anyway. Well, copper already, gives a good deal anyway, so. Yeah, well, we do need a little bit. We do need a. I'm not going to say a lot of copper, just a decent bit of it. Oh, hey! A fish. That's a potion of water breathing right there. Well, once we get some Once we get a blaze rod, some blaze powder. Which I believe there is a dragon that drops it, or well, sheds it. Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hey, some more Storm Stratus scales. That's enough for a pair of boots. Oil node. Kappa. Is that an azalea? I don't think so. Might take some carrots and potatoes. Or I guess just one. Oh, cool. Smithing table. Huh? 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 Ooh. A cleric, nice. Ooh, I can buy lapis. Ooh, a leather worker. What is this? Oh, I got copper nautilus armor. What is that? Hang on. Gotta choose something to toss out. What is that? Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me this is iron. Yeah, let's go. Alright, we'll come back later to get more stuff from these villagers. Namely some crops. I'd love some carrots and potatoes. And also to collect these ores in the cavern. Alright, where'd I put... There's my dragon. Yeah, I wanted to get a flyover of the Slime Island. Yeah, so slime spawn there. setting up base so close to a consistent source of slime balls is pretty good. That chunk didn't load in. There we go. I guess I'll put my potions of water breathing in here. Where did I put my emeralds again? I can't remember. Not in here because they're my emerald shards. I genuinely. Oh wait, no, I put it next to my bed. Right. Put away the Storm Stratus scales. Let's go ahead and make a cartography table real quick. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put it here. Excellent. And then yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. We'll stick with this size map for now. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Alright, so gold ingots, raw copper, go in there. I don't even know what to do with the copper Nautilus armor. Iron ingots are going to go in here as well. Yeah, let me run these through the smelter real quick. Through the furnace. I guess stuff I don't really know what to do with, I'm just going to put up here. Right. Emeralds go in the barrel. I'm gonna put the cod in the barrel. So we got some apples. Well, no, I'm gonna toss the apples in here too, because I have coconuts, which don't exactly make for a balanced diet, but. Alright, now it's time to make the stuff. Do I have any logs on me? No. Let's go fix that.
Just need one. Because now it's time to get into Tinker's Construct. So we make 3 blank patterns. Then a blank pattern and a plank make a stencil table. Then a blank pattern and a crafting table and a log. Might be the other way. Yeah, there we go. Make the Tinker Station. I need another log, actually. Then you take this last pattern with an oak log, and get your part builder. All right. So now we can craft stencils, like so. Blank pattern. Weird. Oh, I get it. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's more worth it to do it from the crafting table than the workbench, or from the stencil table. So yeah, with the stencil table, I can make a variety of patterns. Sword pattern, shovel pattern, axe patterns, which we're gonna grab, as well as the shovel pattern. And yeah, we're gonna need a pickaxe pattern. Three of those. I'm gonna grab a cleaver pattern, and then a cleaver guard pattern. I'm gonna go ahead and just toss the cleaver parts up in there because we don't need those just yet. Now we're gonna grab the plant fibers. Take them here. We're gonna split them into stacks of 4, or sets of 4, because they make string. And with string, combine 4 string with a binding pattern, and we get that. Which, well, we're gonna need another, but we won't need it right away. I guess I could put that there. Okay, yeah, that works. Now, additionally, we need a tool rod of our choice. Which I think we're going to use stone tool handles. Yeah. Let me get the part heads that we'll need. Then we'll need... So I'm going to do one for the axe, but for the shovel, I think I want to do a wood tool handle for that cultivation. But I don't have any... Nope. How many this time? Yay, 2 more! That is just 2 away from getting a chest piece. Right, as I was saying. But yeah, I think I want a wood tool handle for the shovel, which is a combination of a shovel and a hoe. But yeah, the reason we'll want it is that cultivation property, or trait. And then, well, we don't need another tool rod because... Well, actually, I'll need another
tool handle, but for for a later usage. So we need some wood. Let me go ahead and just toss the pickaxe head and one of these tool rods in there, as well as the string. You know, yeah, let's just go ahead and cut down the... You know what, we'll do it in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and just take this off. I'm probably going to turn that island into like a farm. Paddock. I got creepers respawning, which means it's nighttime. Awesome. Okay. Oh, that one's got a shovel. Oh god, you nearly killed me. Can I help you, sir? You see, that's why you gotta get armor. Because that zombie nearly killed me in 2 hits. Ooh, sorry. Okay. So we got the wood we need to make the tool handle. Tool head. We take our binding. Then we take our handle. And boom, we now have a tool. Now, of course, you may be asking, what's the point in making these when got something just fine right here? Well, the cool thing about these is, well, you can get innate effects on them, otherwise known as traits, that let you do some pretty cool stuff. And also the shovel is just so much better than the regular shovel. And now that I've got the shovel, I can come over here and turn this farmland into an Inferium farmland. And now I can plant my Inferium seeds. Which will grow over time to let me harvest more Inferium. Oh yeah, and these Tinker's Construct tools are so much easier to repair over their over their vanilla counterparts. It's pretty cool. We're gonna set up a little bit of a no, sticks, wasn't it? Use sticks. Yeah. And we got some drying racks, which I'm gonna put here. What you can do with drying racks is put any meat of your choice. It'll turn into jerky, even rotten flesh. So I think it's like about 30 seconds and it'll turn into jerky. Yeah, we'll leave it be. All right, so now that we've gotten these parts set up, yeah, see what I say? We're actually gonna move these because I just remembered I wanted to put something else there, so put them here. All right, so now we need a large amount of sand, gravel, and clay for the next step. And rather fortunately, all three are easy to find. And there's some more cool stuff you can do with Tinker's equipment later on. Or Tinker's Construct tools. Because earlier ago I did mention tin, which if anybody who knows anything about metallurgy is around would know that you use tin to make bronze. We got a good amount of gravel. So let's go get some sand. And also pick some crops. Just grab the walking stick and we will hoof it back to the house. And now take it off. Toss. Oh, it makes nuggets. Okay. Right. So then I could take I could take 2 of the iron nuggets I have in here. Boom, another iron ingot. Oh, the jerky's done. Great. Let me just make a stone sword real quick because it's gonna be a little while before we actually get weapons. Hang on, do I have a? I think I've got another copper ingot here, right? Yeah. Alright, let's make a copper sword. So we got the sand and we got the gravel. All we need is clay. It's going to take the least amount of time to gather. However, it will take some time to find it. Because clay is notably somewhat sparse compared to gravel and sand. Honest, I'll take what I can get. Now, there is a dragon armor set that provides... Aqua Affinity and Water Breathing, which I really like, so I'm hoping to find one. Find a dragon like that. I know in an old version they spawned in the ocean, but now the dragons just spawn in nests, so... Oh. Did it drown? I think it did. Yeah. Well, I mean, if its parents are gone, then when I want to get that egg, I can. Because mummified dragons are pretty easy to tame. They just need rotten flesh. All right, so now that we have the sand, gravel, and clay, we can take them into just a crafting bench. Make grout. Now with grout, we can throw it in a furnace. Actually, I need to keep one. All right, where'd I put my leather? In here, yeah. All right, so I need to make I need to make 2 books. Pretty sure it's some more leather. Oh wait, no, a book is 3 pages. Where'd I put the paper? Here it is. Looks like I can make 1 book or 2 books. Perfect. And I can put the leather in here. Go and put the mummified scales in there. And so now we go to a crafting bench. Take one of the books, combine it with grout to get puny smelting, which is the next book in the line, which we are going to need to, I'm going to need to look through to get the recipes for certain items. So yeah, smelting grout makes seared bricks. All right, kept the emerald shards downstairs. Okay. Well, while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and open up this book. Yeah, and this is just showing some alternate recipes you can do with the. Yeah, this is what we need right here. The smelter, and then showing different ways of transporting the molten ores. Got the faucet, which is just an alternate way to get stuff out of the tank. And it shows some other stuff, but we're focused on the melter for right now, so we need a furnace and one of the pieces of glass. What the hell? How did I do that? That was cool. I think I put the glass in this barrel? Yeah. So now with the help of... So now by combining 4 seared bricks and a piece of glass to get a seared glass block. And then we need, I think it was 3 the book said? Yeah. 3 seared brick blocks. We get that, and then combine all these together like that. And the furnace, and the seared glass block. We get the melter. Alright, so now we're just waiting on the rest of the seared bricks to get some other stuff. I can go ahead and make one of the drains, though. We'll need 2, most efficaciously, or to be most effective. Let me dig through this one. This is that. Then we need to make a casting table, which is basically just a pants recipe. And then we need a basin, which is the cauldron recipe, but with seared bricks. And then we take these, and we will place them either side. And now we have a functioning melter. Oops. Alright, now that we got that, we just need some ores. Among some other things. I'm going to go ahead and get another block we need ready. So by taking a seared brick, putting it in here, then we need... Oh, you know what? We got coal right here. Then we take some raw copper. Punch that. Right. Then we pour the copper into the basin. We get the smeltery controller, which is the next step up. And then, with the other 4, we can make... Oh, it's going to take a minute to cool. There we go. Make a copper block. So realistically, what we have done is doubled the amount of copper we have gotten out of that. You know what? Actually, we're gonna do it again. while we still have the melter lit. Awesome. Okay, so we've got that. Do I still have another book on me? Yes. Okay, so now we can get into mighty smelting by combining the book and a seared brick. Now this is where stuff gets fun. But for right now, we're just here for the Tinker's Anvil. So need 4 seared brick blocks. And then we basically set it up like a regular anvil. Our choice of metal on top, and then boom, we have a Tinker's Anvil. Now this is going to let us construct weapons. But we need to take a step back. Because we need a furnace and a crafting table. I don't know why I went to make the chest recipe. Awesome. Now I need clay, which I thought I had some spare of. Did I throw it away? Or I didn't throw it away. I know I didn't. This chest probably? Yeah. I'm gonna put these clay balls in there because we're going to need oh wait, no, I can get the recipe here. Yeah, okay. So it's 4 bricks. Just waiting on the furnace to finish smelting. Yeah, and we'll need bricks for other things. I'm just gonna let it finish smelting. Alright, so we take the bricks, set them like this. Furnace here. Crafting table here. And the 3... Not that. 3 seared bricks like that. Now we get an alloy crafter. Now this is where the fun part comes in. The alloy crafter lets us make, well, alloys. We got slime steel, rose gold, amethyst bronze, hepatazian, manulium, netherite. Well, it's just a different way to make netherite. Pig iron and queen slime. Let me actually check the recipe for netherite real quick. What is that? Oh. What was the vanilla way? I can't remember, but I think this is. Actually, I can figure that out. Oh, yeah, no, this is going to be much more efficient. Yeah, if we want to make any kind of. We've got Queen Slime and Pig Iron. So there's like a bunch of different stuff, and each of these books gives basically the deets on what stuff does. So if we go to Puny Smelting, because that's the one we're interested in now, and we flip on over to resources, we've got iron, bronze, gold, pig iron, and rose gold. Rose gold, pig iron, and bronze are all alloys. So we'd have to cook them up separately. Get two different ores, or different materials. And then you've got all the stats on them, which this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, durability of iron. But I'm going to be honest, I haven't actually made an alloy yet in the time I've had with this mod. We'll check that out in a bit. Gotta go get some tin ore. Which is going to be very easy. Sir, please leave. But yeah, the amount of grout we're gonna need is gonna skyrocket once we move up a tier. I think that's the egg making that noise, which is pretty weird for an egg. But I'm not gonna criticize it because it is an egg that is snarling. Ow! Just checking what's in here. Right. All right. Time to descend into the cave. Tin ore. Ow. Damn it. Right as I was saying, let's just safely descend, I hurt myself. Like a dumbass. Wait, why am I here? There's tin ore back at the base. Whatever, let's get this raw iron. I'm gonna be using it too. Alright, let's bail. It's turning night and I don't want to be here. That's a witch. That's a skeleton. That's another witch. Alright, let's just clear out. It is not in our interest to fight all night. Ooh, an egg. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, the sword ain't too bad. Right now, I need to make some more patterns. Which we'll just make one for now, I think, or one set. That's all we need. Yep, rod pattern. Actually, no, I already had a rod pattern, didn't I? No, I didn't. That's a good thing I got it. Hang on. Taking that, thank you. Teach you to make noise around me. Alright, back to what I was saying. Ah, shit. And there's also something I want to test out. Power it on. Okay. Screw it. So we do have to make the alloy, then smelt it. So we got some more copper now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn what tin we have into bronze. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't think the melter can do blends. It can only do the raw ore. But that's not an issue for me. Let's see, it looks like I need to power it up again. That's fine. We're not short on coal. I got sand, don't I? Yeah. We're gonna make a sand cast. Right, so with the sand cast, what you do is you set it in the casting table, and then you'll take a stone part of whatever you want. So let's say I want to make a... Actually, I need to make a pattern out of these parts real quick. Hang on. Awesome. So let's say I wanted to make a stone. Let's say I wanted to make a pickaxe head out of metal. I'd put this in there, then I'd get the pickaxe head back. Now another thing you can do is take a bit of gold, then add your part to the table. You'll power on the melter, get the gold ingot out, and it'll form a cast of the part. So now I can take the iron, pour it into the pickaxe cast, and now I have an iron pickaxe head. And you can do this over and over with all the parts you need, which is what I'm going to do actually. Actually, no, for only certain parts, I think. Because I've only got so much gold. Alright, so next we need a tool handle. So set it down, power on the furnace, run that through. It'll harden. Now we got a tool. Now we got a rod cast. It does consume the item you make the cast out of, but it's worth it. So next, take a cleaver blade. Just making sure it's cast. Alright, and what was the last one? Cleaver guard. Boom. Alright, now we got all the parts we want. I'm gonna put the casts away. I am missing a certain cast, actually, or a certain pattern, though. Take these sticks. Some more of these. Need another binding pattern. Then we're gonna need a repair kit pattern for later on. Right, then I need more string to make another binding. So now, with the parts I've gathered, I can make a pickaxe with an iron head and an iron rod. And with a binding, I get an iron pickaxe. Fully iron pickaxe. Alright, now we come over to the... Let me put this binding away. And these patterns. So now we come over to this anvil. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, cool. And we take the blade and the guard, and now we have an iron cleaver. Now, what's cool about cleavers is they have an increased chance of creating a mob head. Right, well, with the pickaxe, we're going to have to be careful with it because, actually, no, because it doesn't have a stone part. I can go ahead and just go through some of the traits we've got. Magnetic, when I've got it in hand, items will be drawn towards me. Cultivator, I believe, is basically improves the yields of some crops like potatoes and carrots. And Summoner, whenever I break a piece of stone, there's a chance it spawns silverfish, which not my favorite thing in the world, so that's why I avoid putting it on my pickaxes. Alright, so I'll go ahead and put the rest of the raw iron away, because we don't need it just yet. Now, of course, as you have no doubt noticed, I have made a pickaxe and a cleaver with nothing but 4 ingots, which that would normally take, what, 5 to make a pickaxe and a sword? So, yeah, you get real efficient with your stuff real quick. And of course, had I wanted to put like a different guard on the sword, or make the guard out of a different material, I could have. But we're just gonna go with full iron to get that durability up. We're not going to use the cleaver yet until this copper sword runs out of durability. Ah, son of a bitch. Have you shed any scales lately, buddy? Nobody... I guess my dragon's a girl dragon because it laid an egg. I'm kidding. Of course, as I'm sure you noticed, there's some more stuff we can make. With the anvil. Well, armor, specifically. Of course. I guess I'm just gonna wait out the night. Since I forgot to light up my fucking roof. Well, while we do that, we can mess with this. I think it's the forging table we need. Yeah, there's the crafting table. Now we need a forging table, I think? Which can be made with the crafting table. Okay, yeah, I need 2 gold ingots. Is that a smooth stone block? Yeah. And then 3 iron ingots. That'll be pretty easy to make real quick. Take a piece of cobble, put it in the furnace. Only have to cook it twice, I believe. Just throw the bricks in here. Waiting on that, I'm gonna turn this gold ingot into nuggets. Alright, so we got the smooth stone. Now we go back downstairs. Make our forging table. That lets us mess with metal and shit. But what we're really after here is the stone hammer. As you can see, there's multiple tiers of hammer. Not sure what the lead carrot does. I'm sure the presentation tells me. So that's sulfur. Whatever. Okay, so this stone hammer, what it does is it mines in a 3x3 area, around whatever block I hit. So if I was to break this block, it would also break this, that, Basically, each block directly connected to it would be broken. Of course, as a downside, it has very little durability. Oh, look at it! It's sleeping! It's adorable. Of course, there's more tables to make. Let me just check the book real quick. So we'd probably want the armory table next? Well, more ores and tools is a completely different beast. And more ores and tools and Tinker's Construct do not like playing together. Well, since we're waiting. Oh, I don't have what I need. But well, the next thing I figured I was gonna do was get this little mod pack started as well. We need actually I should be able to make the workbench myself. Yeah, there we go. Holy shit. I need 2 workbenches actually, don't I? Yeah. I mean, the third one's optional. But I need 2 right up. Or I need 2, definitely. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this one while we're at it. This is a modifier work table, which we will use to combine Tinker's tools later. Let me go ahead and get the, not that. What is that? A gummy worm. Apple, gelatin, strawberry. Oh, of course, that's how gummy worm works. Alright, so the other thing we'll need is, oh, we only need 1 sheet of paper. Cool. Okay, we can get this started then. Blueprints. Hell yeah. I guess I'll put them by the door. Alright, so now we have a bunch of stuff available to us. The first thing we're going to want is the seed processor, as that is kind of vital to the operation. But we're not going to do too much with this yet. Basics, workstation. Wild seeds. Yeah, and this just shows what how the seeds are about. Yeah, so we do get a bit of machinery in this. There is the we get sprinklers. Sap taps, that's new. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so there's yeah, so if you put a farming hat on a copper golem, it becomes a cropper golem. Then there's pets. You got cats and dogs. And then there's bees. Then you got animal husbandry with animal variants and all that. This breeding tab is new. I don't think there's much difference in the Oh, wait, no. Well, there are some special variants. Like as you saw with the cows, water buffalo in the jungle for buffalo milk. Truffles is new. Wonder what the truffles are good for. yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, this table right here will get us through most of the stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the book back. I'm gonna grab my iron. We can make a chain. Funny enough, I think chains are used for something else as well, so. Okay, so I need 2 nuggets, and we can get. So yeah, there's 2 books we don't have: modifiers and gadgetry, which we can get just by let me grab the nuggets. And now we can make a seed processor. Oh, gotta. There we go, and then we can just put it here. And now any wild seeds we put in there will give us a random seed. So like if we take these wild seeds, because they are not part of the, they are just any seed, so we're gonna get a wide variety out of them, as you can see. We've also gotten some saplings. Which later on we'll sort this stuff out. I don't think there's much of a color coordination behind it. But yeah, then there's other machines to process this stuff, or process the crops once they're grown. Well, we get 3 of these to make a bucket. There. Go fill it up and we'll call it a day. There we go. You! Alright, so we're gonna call it here. Do more of this next week. Tomorrow I don't think I'm gonna stream. Unless we get like a meme op tomorrow. And yeah, so hopefully Saturday we have power so I can run the Delta 1 op. Because work's gonna run long that day, so no Delta 2 op, most likely. Yeah, till then, have a good day or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.